Hey, hello everyone, and we are back, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different over here on the Godsall's Turnbuckle channel. And I've got a few of these boxes to be going through, and over the last probably year or so, and I haven't gotten too many of them, to be honest with you, but I've been in the search for getting wrestling trading cards, everything like that. I've been kind of wanting to get back into the trading card thing a little bit. And, it just released on January 6th was the first set of AEW from Upper Deck. And it's like I had to get into it because I had to try to at least get one hobby box of this because you know what that means. Other cards, other trading cards, everything like that. You're not just going through tops anymore with WWE, which WWE cards are going to be switching over to Panini very soon as well. So it'll be interesting to see how those turn out. I'll try to get like their first set of WWE cards if I can, if I have like the funds to be able to pull it off. But since AEW is just getting into trading cards and everything to go along with it, I figured you had to go ahead and give it a shot. So this hobby box has 16 packs in it. It's going to have 8 cards per pack, and it also looks like they have at least four UD canvas cards per box. And obviously they're saying be on the lookout for any memorabilia cards or autograph cards to go along with it. So we've got 16 packs to roll through today. So let's get ourselves rocking and get to the cracking of the boxes. Now, for the aspects of everything down the line here with this, I don't know how many sets I'll really be able to get of different cards and everything to go along with it, just based upon funds. I do have 3, not fat packs or anything, but I have 3 separate WWE Women's Division cards from 2020. Like 10-pack boxes as well, which I think I'm going to do a separate video for those because I want this one to be all focused around AEW and everything that they potentially have. And this will be kind of interesting for me because this will be the first time that I am up close and looking at these cards versus like what we have been seeing in general. Let's see what we get in that box. There we go. We got the box stay open. So it'll be the first time I'm really taking a look at these cards up close and personal for you guys. Hopefully we can get the lighting to be a little bit better next time as well. But hopefully lighting's good for you guys on this one. So let's get ourselves rocking and get to the cracking. If I can get things open properly, of course. That's how these things work, right? Haha! See, this is the fun part right now. Getting to watch me fail in general. Because I haven't opened up packs of cards in God knows how long. And we got our first set of cards here. What do we have? We have... Oh, so right off the bat we have a Colt Cabana. These definitely look like they're a blue base or just a base card. The card itself actually... your normal, what you would think for a normal type of card stock in general. Not super thin, but not super thick either. So what you would typically see through like a baseball card or other base type of football, hockey, anything like that, is we got ourselves a nice little base Taz card here. And we have a tag team one. We got ourselves an FDR. We do have an FDR tag teams set. Alex Reynolds. This one is kind of well, look at this. We did get a hit right off the bat. At least a hit for an autograph. It's going to be Alex Reynolds from the Dark Order. So we got our first auto in our first pack. Literally first pack got an autograph card. That is fantastic. That is awesome. To go along with it. Let's put that over on the side. Next up, we have ourselves a Dustin Rhodes. And I'm not sure. Oh, okay. No, this is pretty much any of these would be considered a first edition, right? Yeah, all these are going to be marked as first edition, but I'm not sure this is like a particular special style card because it's definitely. Oh, here it is. Main features. The main features card, Dustin Rhodes. So that's a little bit different from the normal basis. And we just got ourselves another Pac. We got ourselves a nice little another Pac card base. We also have from the inner circle and the tag team side, we got ourselves a proud and powerful Santana Ortiz. That will be. I personally like seeing these cards. And we just got a normal Nick Jackson, one of the Young Bucks, not like a tag team Young Bucks. Just a normal one-off Young Buck. Let's go off into the second set here. And that's kind of nuts to think that within the first pack, getting an autograph card. That is, that's nice. Honestly, that's nice. I don't know how much I don't know, not necessarily how much they would be going for, but in general, the aspect of what are the odds of getting the autograph cards, and I don't think they're numbered. Are they numbered? They're not. Well, this one does have a number of 36, but it doesn't say of how many. Let me see. Focus. But that's awesome to get right off the bat. As we are going to rock into our second pack here. As soon as it wants to open up, you get the absolute aspects of me failing at all these other things right now. You got a Tully Blanchard base. Also another base card of Ray Phoenix. Oh, this feels like it's a different variation of a base card. It's an Adam Hangman Page card on this, but it does definitely feel like a different variation of base because a lot of these other ones have been blue. This one has a gold trim to it, so it definitely feels like they have different variations of the base cards. Some will be more rare on that one. By the way, love the aspect of getting that. This one is, this one kind of pulls at the heartstrings a little bit on this one. I gotta go with this one being kind of a bigger card. It's AEW Magazine, and it's Brody Lee. Brody freaking Lee. And oh man. Miss you, Brody. Miss you, Brody. Because Ultimate One wins the TNT Championship. Looks like they go based off of what would have been for AEW Magazine on that. Followed by that one, we actually have another main features, this time, of Cody Rhodes. So we've gotten two main features within the packs. I don't know, we'll be seeing how often that appears. We got another base card right now, which is of Jon Moxley. So we got our first Mox card on this one. Looks like it's another blue base card for that. And we also got another AEW Magazine style card. This one being of Chris Jericho winning the AEW title. So very nice with that one. And finishing off this pack, blue base again for Joey Janella. A Joey Janella card on that one. So we're two packs in. And, I'm seeing some interesting cards, to be honest with you. And call me a softie or anything. I have like a little bit of a heartstrings being tugged at me for a aspect of getting Brody Lee in any way, shape, or form on that one. Let's see if they have any other Brody Lee style cards in these as well. And I haven't even looked at the full set of everything. This third pack is going to start off with another base card, Luchasaurus. We got our first Luchasaurus in this one for that. And yes, so AEW Magazine cards do seem to be going on there and a little bit more. And we actually did get a second Brody Lee. AEW Magazine's winning the TNT title. And this next card will be another base. Blue base again. Brian Cage with this. And Next one, it looks like it may be a gold base or a bronze base. I'm not sure what those ones really fall under, but this one is of Isaiah Cassidy of Private Party. Next card, so this one has a little bit more of a silver tint to it. It is a base card, but it's kind of got a little bit of extra holographic to this one, which is it gives you that indication that's a little bit different from the normal base cards. That has a little bit of a hollow to it. And it's going to be a Christopher Daniels. We haven't seen Christopher Daniels on TV in a long time, but you know what? It's it's nice to see one of those style cards there. I'm going to keep the hollows a little bit separate from the others at the time. Up next, we've got what is from Call from the Top Rope. It is going to be of Joey Janella. So I imagine these style cards are for people who would be considered more high flyers, anything like that. We did get another AEW Magazines card. This one will be of Colt Cabana. This one is for a surprise Dark Order team up from Colt Cabana. And we finish off this pack as well, again with a base card. And this one will be of John Silver, again with the Dark Order. So we're seeing a lot of Dark Order cards in this particular one, which, if you watch... if you do watch BTE or any of those, Dark Order's kind of all over the place when it comes towards AEW. On that one, they're kind of I wouldn't say massively over, but they are definitely wildly over with the crowds watching the AEW side of everything. As we're going to go into this is pack 4 now. This will definitely be interesting to see what we end up getting here. I already noticed what I'm getting in the back usually, because that's the first card that you end up seeing, but we'll start right from the normal beginnings of the packs. We got another AEW Magazines card. These do seem to be coming around very commonly. This one will be a Ray Phoenix for that one. And we got ourselves another base card here, Dax Harwood. And this will be, I assume, another base, but it is once again through the tag team's base side. This time, full-on Young Bucks, all of them, both of the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. And okay, I'm beginning to see a little bit of difference here now. We do have another AEW Magazines one, but this time it's a different color base. As many of those we had seen before were of a blue base, this one is more of a bronze or gold base, probably more of a bronze base, I would say, on that one. Again, of Colt Cabana. And we have Dax Harwood, once again, normal blue base. And we got another main features. This one we do have a main features and completely different this time around. It is going to be Pac. So we got Pac there on that. I don't think we're going to get any better than pulling a signature on the first pack, which is absolutely insane to do with that one. So we got a Britt Baker base, the AEW Women's Champion. And finishing off this pack will be Billy Gunn. So Billy Gunn will be the finishing off of this pack here. Let's go into pack number 5. And we'll see how fast we can get through some of these as well. It's a matter of trying to get these open to go along with it. I don't want to use like a knife or anything on the actual packs themselves. Avoid that if I can. There we go. Alright, so we're going to be going into what will be pack 5. Alright, so we're starting off pack 5 with, it looks like, a Private Party. Full-on Private Party Tag Teams Division for that one. Christopher Daniel base. Once again, a bronze / gold. I'm really just going to say bronze for these. It's going to be of Jon Moxley, which we had a base of Jon Moxley earlier on. And here we go. So, oh, these are different variations. So, the UD canvases. The UD canvases card. This one will be of Nyla Rose. So, the thing about this is like, we'll go through this here now. I'm going to put down the cards for a brief moment. So the thing about this is that, like most of these other cards, you just slide you can slide your finger across them, like I'm doing right now. You just simple slides. It's cool. It's very smooth on that one. This one has a different canvas to it. It's rougher canvas, and it definitely just feels like a different and unique card. And this one will be of Nyla Rose. So interesting. That is an interesting card. That I'm not gonna lie. That's an interesting style card for that one. I don't think I've really ever seen those in trading cards before. It's like a rougher canvas to it. It's almost like it would be canvas of the actual mat itself for a wrestling ring for that. Up next, we have a main features featuring Penta L0 Mio or Penta L0 M. The Blade for a base. Jake Roberts, normal base. And finishing off this pack will be a normal base Kenny Omega. Per usual, when you're opening up packs in general, you usually get a lot of base cards. It's not like hit after hit after hit after hit. Though, not gonna lie, some of these I'm not sure exactly what they will fully mean in the end. I mean, we've gotten the one holo. We're expecting at least 3 more canvas style cards in this pack or in this box. But getting the holo and also getting the signature is the shocking thing to me on that one. Just to me in general. As we're gonna rock ourselves into pack number 6 here. Starting it off with a Will Hobbs base. Up next, we do have a Hikaru Shida normal base card. Different style base, bronze base of John Silver. And we do get our second one here. We do get our second UD canvas card. And this one is going to be a Matt Hardy. So, again, this is just an interesting style card in general. It's a very interesting card because of the aspects of the fact that it just feels like you would be on the mat of some kind for that one. Up next, we do have main features which are showing up a little bit more often, and again, it's of Hikaru Shida. So this one is going to be for Hikaru Shida. We got a base earlier in the pack on that one. Up next, we have a base again here, and that will be of QT Marshall on that one, normal blue base. We have the AEW magazines variation blue again, and we're noticing that they have something different with the blue and the bronze variations of those, and that one will be a Britt Baker. Up next, we have to finish off this pack a base, and it will be of Miro. So, we're going to just keep rocking on here. Now, I'll be interested to see if I hit anything else in this one. And I just kind of recognize, and and for anybody who's would be asking, it's like, why am I going to be wearing gloves? It's because my room is kind of warm on this one, and I do sweat a decent amount. So I don't want to kind of get any moisture or anything onto the cards at all. So it kind of is what it is for me. It's just how my body works in general. Alright, so we got the next pack open. This will be pack number 7. We're almost halfway through the box on that one, which I'm kind of shocked. I thought this would be taking me much longer at the time. We start this one off with a Chris Sabin base. Up next, we go into a Up next, we go into AEW magazines again. This one will be of MJF, winning, of course, the Diamond Ring, which he's won every single year of AEW. He's gotten the Diamond Ring every single year, which honestly just fits his character perfectly. Base card of Penta El Zero M. And we got another AEW magazines of Hikaru Shida. And basically her path to getting to the AEW Women's title. Up next, we have a Dax Harwood main features. And actually, this is a little bit different. We do got main features again, but this feels a little different with this one. Like, all the other main features kind of had a white background to it. This one has more of like a silver background to it. Just gives an indication that maybe they're doing a different style to the main features. And this one will be of Kenny Omega. Up next, we have another AEW magazines of this one being of Cody Rhodes. And finishing off this pack will be of Sammy Guevara, Blue Base. So this will be pack, I believe, 8. This one opened up a lot easier for me. Alright. So, it feels like the AEW magazine cards do show up more frequently because we've been seeing them in most of the packs. Now, this one will be of Orange Cassidy. Normal base card up next, and that will be of Chris Jericho, La Champion. And we have Brandy Rhodes is the next one, blue base again for this. We've got ourselves a bronze base on this one. It'll be of the Blade. And, well, here we go. This is the second time we've seen this now. We've seen, this is the second holographic card that I've seen on this one. And this will be of Brian Cage for this one. We picked up the Christopher Daniels earlier on. So, interesting one to see another holo in this box. Up next we have a Jungle Boy feature, main features. We have a tag team based on this one. And that will be of Butcher and the Blade. So Butcher and the Blade tag team base for that blue one. And finishing off this one will be another base card, and it will be of Scorpio Sky. So we're about just over halfway through this box now, and hopefully we'll be able to. I'm hoping to see something else hit, and I'm also going to be interested to see, because according to the box, there should be 2 more of those UD canvas ones, which I actually just like the look of the card in general. It's really nice. This one will be actually a base card of Big Swole. Big Swole just recently out of the company on that one, so we do have a blue base for her. Up next, we have another base card, and that's going to be actually of the icon Sting. Up next, we have Orange Cassidy, blue base. And after this, we have a bronze one of Mark Quinn from Private Party. So, we have another variation of base card. And we got ourselves our third holo. This time, it is going to be more of... Is that more of a gold? Or I'm not sure on that one. But it's another holo variation for Christopher Daniels. It does feel like it's a different one from the original one, which we can pull that up here in a brief moment to get that fully checked out. Main features of John Moxley. And this card will be, again, Tag Team 1, again, of FTR. And this one will be finishing off with a normal base of Isaiah Cassidy. So, I've now pulled 3 holos, or at least what seems like holos. But 2 of them are Christopher Daniels. So, let's see Brian Cage here. And yeah, so the hollows themselves are a little bit different. Like this one has like a little bit of a fireworks one, while this hollow you see kind of has like stars and a kablam to it to go along with it. So they are definitely different style hollows to go along with it. So they definitely are going to be different. Interesting. And this will just be stuff that we're going to be looking into seeing down the line, maybe. I don't know how they're going to be releasing these. Topps did a bunch of stuff for like different variations of cards for WWE when all they had them, so they'll be interested to see what AEW is going to do with them. Base card for the next pack, starting off with Tony Schiavone. We have another base of Santana. This one, we have base of Jake Roberts. That'll be more bronze. Oh, and guess what? Guess what? Even the tag teams get themselves the holographic variations of them. And we got ourselves a private party. So we got private party hollow variation. Up next, this is interesting. It's called a Roads to Success. It's the AEW debut. It's called Roads to Success. It has the picture of Dustin and Cody Rhodes exiting out from AEW's Double or Nothing Double or Nothing in 2019. This one is going to be a base of Hangman Adam Page, current world champion. We have ourselves AEW magazines. Once again, this one of Brian Cage, and this one will be of Penelope Ford. Alright, next pack. We've got probably about 6 more packs to go in this. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this aspect of everything here. And like I said, I do have a few other not necessarily boxes, but like 10-pack boxes that I could go through, not of AEW, but that'll be for a different video in general. AEW magazines. This one of the Bucks, specifically Matt Jackson. Base card coming up next. This one will be a Ty Conti. And Jungle Boy base, bronze. And guess what? We have ourselves another hollow. This one of Chris Sabin. So this is the 5th hollow we pulled out of this. That's not too bad. I've always liked holographic cards back in the day. Up next, we have a main features of Riho. Base card, John Moxley, once again, blue base. And this one will be a Chris Jericho magazines. And this finishing off will be another Joey Janella base card. Alright, getting the next pack open for you guys, which apparently is a lot more difficult than I think it is. You can tell it's been a long time since I've been opening up cards in any way, shape, or form. At least I feel like it on that one. So we start off this one with a magazines of Nyla Rose. First time we've been seeing this guy throughout this time frame. Base MJF. And a Kenny Omega base. This one is actually going to be main features, and it's going to be of Ortiz. And we got another main features in this one, but again, it's like that different variation, like the Kenny Omega one. At least it feels like it's a little bit different. But this one will be of Jake Hager. And these last ones, we have a Lance Archer base, an Arn Anderson base, and finishing off this pack will be a base of Dustin Rhodes. you know, we're getting to the last like 4 packs here, and I'll be interested to see if we get any more of the matte canvas cards on that one. We should, based off of what they say in the box, but let's see if that's the case. So this one will be of, starting off base-wise, Evil Uno and Stu Grayson of the Dark Order. Up next, we have another base of the Butcher and a base of Matt Hardy. And we have another base of Jim Ross. And you see, here we go. Here we go. Look at that. We have the UD Canvas card of Dustin Rhodes. There we go. Up next, okay, so this is like an actual series of cards here. It is Roads to Success. So I imagine this is going to be focusing around Cody and Dustin and anything like that. This will be him winning the TNT title initially. Base card here of Britt Baker. And finishing off will be Billy Gunn. We got 3 more packs, guys. 3 more. Gonna try to keep this in under the 40-minute mark if I can. We'll see if that actually happens. Up next in this pack, we start off with the base tag teams of SCU, and then we have base Nyla Rose. Here we go. We haven't seen this guy yet either, but it's a base card, but it is of Wardlow. And we have the magazines again, but we have the bronze variation of the Cody one. And here we go. We found ourselves another holographic card. This one will be of tag teams and will be Private Party. Actually, I think we got Private Party in a different variation earlier in the set as well. Main features of Lance Archer. And this one will be of magazines of Sting and Sean Spears base to finish off this pack. So I've got 2 other packs left, and let's see if we pull out something in this as well, because like I said, we're not going to get any better than that first pack, honestly. Don't get me wrong, I actually do like the aspect of the UD canvas cards on those, but just the aspect of pulling a autograph in any way, shape, or form right off the bat was insane to me. This pack will start with Matt Hardy magazines. Base again, Alex Reynolds. Another base, bronze variation base of Abaddon. We got main features of Britt Baker, followed by another features, and it looks like it's that other variation of this one. It will be of Ty Conti. This one will be a base of QT Marshall. And this card, again, will be a magazine's card of Britt Baker. And finishing off this one will be another base of Miro. So, let's rock it in here and get into the last pack. See if I can actually do this on camera for once. I usually just open them off camera just because of it, so I'm trying to actually get it to be on camera for once, which this is feeling a little weird. Well, and see, this is what you kind of see like right off the bat here on this one. So you kind of see the backs right off the bat, so you see what your last card is going to be on this one. This one, magazine of Nick Jackson, base of the Bunny. This one will be another base, bronze style base of Sammy Guevara. And in the last one, we do get our last UD canvas on this one. And that UD canvas is going to be of Luchasaurus. Again, like I said, just good style card. Honestly, I like the UD. I like the UD canvas style cards. That I don't know. They just appeal to me in some way, shape, or form. This one will be main features of Sammy Guevara, and we have another tag teams one of Best Friends. That'll be Chuck Taylor and Trent Barretta. Base one to finish a base card here of Chris Statlander. And finishing off, AEW magazines will be of Darby Allin. So that is actually all the packs for this. Interesting set. I've been hearing like the rumblings of how people feel about the cards so far. Like the box itself is rather expensive on that particular side, though I feel like cards in general have been overtly expensive as of late. Just in my own personal opinion, based off of what I've been seeing and wanting to jump back into a card game in general for that one. But I can't say I'm overtly disappointed. I like the aspect of the canvas cards, and the holographic cards are nice to go along with that. The magazines and main features one, though, they do have different variations of them, and to each one. Do feel like they're more of a common, or maybe not a common, but more of an uncommon or a little bit less uncommon than your normal base cards to go along with that. In the aspect that I personally can't complain with getting an autograph card in any way, shape, or form. Got myself one. Would I technically say that I would probably make my money back if I decided to sell the cards individually? Absolutely not. I don't think that would be the case. But that's going to happen when you get these style box cards and everything like that. It just doesn't always work out for you on that one. But I can't overtly complain too much. I like the aspects of the holographics, and you did seem to get a decent amount of them, though they do still feel like they're a rarer card on that. The aspect of this over here with the aspect of getting the autograph card. And, of course, I do like the look and feel of the actual UD canvas cards as well. Overall, I think the cards are decent enough. I'm not necessarily certain on that. It'll be more intriguing down the line to see what they do with AEW cards. And if Upper Deck's going to be releasing more sets or whatever they're going to be doing with those. But if you did like this, go ahead and leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I will be putting this over on my wrestling channel, which is Godsall's Turnbuckle, where as of recently I've been doing more just wrestling predictions. Maybe we'll get back into reviews or anything like that down the line. But if you did like it, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you so wish. And with that being said, everybody, I hope you all take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great rest of your day.